Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. We're getting ready to close off the show this morning in fine style as we usually do. I want to welcome the Collective, who is an extension of Oakville Collective. And we're going to explain that to you in a little bit. I have AP on set, Sade Seeley, and Jamel K. Lewis. Good morning to you three. Welcome.
Good morning.
All right, break it down for me. Oakville Collective. What is Oakville Collective? How did it start and what's the purpose of it?
All right, so Oakville Collective is a production and media house started by my wife and I, Sade Seeley. Basically, she runs everything that's vocal. Everything vocal inclusive, that's her. I am more of the production and technical side of it.
Right. And then the Collective now is an extension of Oakville Collective. So tell me about the Collective, Sade.
The collective, like you said, is basically an offspring of Oakville Collective. A bunch of us gathered, friends of all of us gathered together to have a writing camp. And in this writing camp, we basically decided to nurture and bring forward a lot of the talents and the gifts that the people around us have and put it into song and music.
Nice. Jamel, talk to me about the writing camp. How was the experience for you?
Oh, it was a wonderful experience. I would say these guys are so talented, and they didn't have to invite us to come and be a part of a writing camp. But it was really awesome. It was the first time experiencing something like that. And we didn't just do one song, it was many songs.
Right.
This, proof is just...
How big was the camp? How many people you would say?
I think I roughly like, what, 10 persons?
Could be more, like
Could be more?
15.
15?
Yeah, about
Yeah.
10 to 15
Food budget said it was
persons.
more.
The budgets don't lie. All right, so we had about 15 people in the writing camp. But what do you do in a writing camp? AP, what does that entail?
Well, firstly, what it entailed was we had to kind of break down the wall of everybody who came with an ego.
Right.
And people who may not have done it before. So we wanted it to be a space where people were able to just be themselves and just look at, okay, whatever you're, I tell people creatives have a cheat code. Like the regular person, like let's say an office admin, they go through life and it's like, hey, life hard. A creative now, life hard, you could write about it, you could paint about it, you could sing about it. So the writing camp was just basically that. We got together, we wrote amazing songs that I feel are culture shaking. I use that term a lot because I want to do stuff that shake the culture.
What shakes the culture?
Do stuff that people go, why? But it makes sense.
But if it makes sense, why are you asking why?
Because then it makes sense to you after. Because it's not, you don't go, oh, I heard this before. You go, oh, this is different.
Okay.
But why? But it makes sense.
All right. I hear you. So you want to shake the culture?
Every time.
And Shadi, what do you hope to achieve from this collective initiative?
We started off as that safe space for people, and I want to continue to be that safe space for people, the place that people could come to, the people that people could come to, creatives could come to and express themselves and ask for advice freely and not feel afraid or ashamed of what the gifts that they have, but we know how to express it and we how to express it, and we know how to express it in a godly way. But a different way.
So it's in a godly way.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
That part's important because people might think like anybody who wants to be a creative can come, but the type of expression is important. Yeah, so it has to be that positive, motivating,
Yes.
God-fearing type of expression.
Yes, we want to ensure that we keep our spirits aligned and in check at the end of the day.
That's always good. You don't want nobody mess up that, All right, so Jamel, tell me about the song Proof.
Proof? Well, it's hard for me to say because everyone
You wasn't at the camp?
Yes, I was.
You didn't
at
write
the
the song
camp.
too?
Part. But these are the persons that spearheaded it.
All
So
right,
it'd be
all right,
better
all right.
if
So tell me
Leslie
about
really
Proof,
tell
about Proof
it.
AP.
Yeah.
Let me hear you.
So last year was, in my honest opinion, you could tell me, was one of the craziest years of our marriage. Not on the marriage front, but as the things we experienced as a couple.
Right.
Just life was lifing. In caps.
You're an adult now. That happens.
Yeah, it was lifing in caps, bold.
Yeah. With
Like-
underline and things.
Yeah.
I understand.
Italicized. Everything.
It's adulting.
Yeah, and one of the things that we said we wanted to do is express to the general public how important it is to identify that no matter what I'm going through, that you could still see God in the things that I'm experiencing. God could always be glorified through my actions. So that when you look back and you say, hey, well, how you do this? How we got this far? It's proof of what God can do in my life. And that was the whole point of Proof, to just establish that, wherever I'm at in this space and wherever I'm at in this journey of life, that you could see God in me and my actions.
All right, well, I understand it's Afrocentric intonation, fairy tale textures, and robust harmonies. So we're going to get into proof.
Culture shaking.
Culture shaking is what the man said it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, the collective going to give us a taste of proof to close up the show this morning, but I want to remind you to go out there and do your part to make a difference today now, because together we aspire, and if together we perspire, then together we most definitely can achieve. On behalf of Kimberly D'Souza, Natasha Lake, and the entire team here at TTT, I'm Ruckus, wishing you a fantastic Tuesday. Be safe out there, take care of yourself and each other, and there's always going to be proof, as the collective says.
Stories of old, they told us how much you moved in every season. Your power's indisputable. A record with no blemish on it. Job was the evidence of restoration power in every circumstance. Though he lost it all, yet his heart stayed true. What God did for me, he could do for you. Say, oh my Lord, may I be a vessel of wonder from you. Let me be proof to show the world what you do through me. Sing, oh my Lord, may I be a vessel of wonder from you. Let me be proof to show the world what you do. I am living proof of what you can do. In my despair, you held me near to your heart. Grace still working for me, covered me in every season. Looked for you in fire, totally ignored your whisper. Now I see you in a new way, proofs in my existence. Whoa, my Lord, may I be a vessel of wonder from you. Let me be proof to show the world what you do through me, my Lord. Oh, my Lord, may I be a vessel of wonder from you. Yes, let me be proof to show the world what you do. I am living proof of what you can do. I am the proof you need. You are the proof I need. We are the proof we need. Living proof. I am the proof you need. You are the proof I need as a vessel of your wonder. I am the proof you need. You are the proof I need. We are the proof you need. Living proof. I am the proof you need.